Batter up, batter up. Yes, it's a baseball game. That's what I'm saying. There's no baseball right now, but who knows when it's going to come back, and we're bringing it to you today. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Did a show on Saturday. That was nice. That was the cheat day of my diet, so I ate a ton of food. We got some barbecue with my lovely wife, Jennifer, is here with me. Jennifer, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday.
What were you doing this weekend? Let us know in the comments. We're going to get started in just about 90 seconds here, giving everybody a chance to come in and be ready for the game when it does begin, which, like I said, is very, very soon. Let's go to the comments. Always a good idea on the internet. Yes, MS Sully, happy to see Jen in there. Junior Lilybridge wants to know, can Jennifer host? I think at some point we should figure that out. Maybe there's a way to make that happen. Because there's a lot I'm doing over here hosting the game. I'm pulling a lot of strings all at the same time. Jennifer, how do you feel about that?
I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
So you say. I'm sure some people are watching old sports games. There's a lot of old sports games available to watch. Classic baseball, classic basketball. But I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you have a good week ahead of you. Yes, Brilliant B330. She does have a lovely voice. I agree with you. She has a wonderful voice. Hello. Oh, shout out to Hayden's mom. Sitting right next to you. Hayden, yes, I3. Shout out to your mama. Cindy Hogue, shout out to your friend Sandy in Wisconsin. Sandy, I hope you're playing along because we're about to start here. It is about to happen. You are about to be part of the premier live trivia game on your phone. Here we go. It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs and bases loaded as you step up to the plate. Will you point to the stands and call your shot? Let's find out with this baseball edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I'm Hal, and today, I consider myself the luckiest producer on the face of the earth. Hey now, what do you say? Fire that prize on in there, buddy boy. Yes, that's $1,000. And when you correctly answer all 10 of my baseball-themed multiple-choice trivia questions, you'll win your share. It's Babe Ruth Day. Y'all, of course we're going to do a baseball game. Now, in this game, you will earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. That is a freebie, even if you've already been eliminated. If you don't stick around until after the game to claim them, though, you won't get to keep them. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. So I'll tell you what to do. This is an inside tip, a hot tip from the producer of this game who creates all of it. Just win. That's what you do, because then you get your bonus SB automatically. You don't even have to claim them. That's the way to go. Wow, we have almost 22,000 people in this game. That is what I like to see. So the pitcher gets his sign. He stares down the batter, swipes the comments away, and goes into his warm-up. Here now is question number 1. What piece of equipment is used to hit the baseball? Is it a racket, a bat, or an oar? What do you use to hit a baseball? In a game of baseball, if you will. Baseball comes from 2 different English games. One is cricket, and the other is a children's game called Rounders, both of which use a bat to hit the ball. Bat is the answer. Almost 100% of you getting that right, 99%, because those of you who don't have baseball in your country, you probably have cricket, and you know that baseball comes from cricket, so of course you do that. That's what I like to see. Pretty much everybody who got out on that is back in, and I see some extras, which means it's straggler time. Producer Hal loves his straggler time. Hello to all my stragglers coming into the game just a little bit late, but that's okay. We'd rather have you here than not have you here at all. It's okay that you're late. But I see you're rejoining, you're ready to go, or you're here for the bonus SB. So let's get to some bonus SB. I got 1 bonus SB for you right now if you can correctly answer question number 2. Here it is. Which MLB team has won the most World Series championships? Is it the New York Yankees, the Tampa Bay Rays, or the Arizona Diamondbacks? Which of these teams has won the most World Series championships? They won their first title in 1923 by defeating the then New York Giants in 6 games. And their most recent win was also in 6 games against my Phillies in 2009. It's the Yankees. Yes, the evil empire. The Yankees, 98% of you knew that right. You knew the Bronx Bombers were the answer. 27 championships, I think they have total. Craziness. That is craziness. Very successful franchise. New York is, of course, the epicenter of baseball. It is the birthplace of organized baseball, and that is why the Hall of Fame is in Cooperstown, New York. Fun fact for you. All right. Question number 3 coming your way. You don't need a fun fact. You want a bonus SB, and I got one for you right now if you can correctly answer question number 3. Here we go. Which of these was one of Babe Ruth's nicknames? Big Hitter Guy, Cheryl, or the Bambino? Which of these was a nickname that Babe Ruth actually used? I mean, you can call him whatever you want, but only one of these is official. Now, George Herman Ruth had almost as many nicknames as he had home runs. And the name Babe inspired another one of his monikers. They called him the Bambino. Yes, Italian for baby, the Bambino. 94% of you knew that. The Sultan of Swat was also called the Bambino. Maybe the other 6% of you didn't know that the King of Clout, the Vizier of Vet. No, that wasn't one of them. Anyway, 6% of you got it wrong, but I already see you rejoining. That is what I like to see. Over 22,000 people in the game here for our baseball-themed game on Babe Ruth Day. Had to have a question about the Babe, the most famous baseball player of all time, the man who elevated the sport and made it worldwide, known the world over, the great Babe Ruth. All right, we're moving on now into question number 4. It is worth a bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. In which city do the Phillies play their home games? Is it Philadelphia, Baltimore, or Houston? Where do the Phillies play? Head scratcher. Could be anywhere if you think about it. Founded in 1883, this team has played in the same city throughout its existence, which makes sense since the Phillies in a town other than Philadelphia, that wouldn't make much sense, would it? Yes, playing at a Citizens Bank Arena, it is the Philadelphia Phillies. Prior to that, they played in Veterans Stadium. That was where I went growing up, one of those concrete bowl stadiums that were so popular, but 97% of you knew that Phillies played in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Phillies with the Philly Fanatic, the greatest mascot in all of sports. And that's not even an argument. That's just the straight truth. That's the truth. He's the best. One time, he stole a sandwich from my dad during a baseball game, put it right in his snoot, and it disappeared. And I wondered if he ate it later on. We'll never know. But I do know one thing. We are moving on right now into question number 5. It is worth a bonus SB if you can get it right. Here is your question. What is a baseball game divided into? Is it periods, innings, or quarters? What are the segments of a baseball game? That's another way to ask that one. If that helps. This terminology is another part of the game descended directly from both rounders and cricket. Remember them all the way back in Q1? All 3 of these games divide their play into innings. Yes, innings is the answer. 97% of you knew that. You know your baseball well. So many Americans play this game. The majority of our players are American, and baseball is the American pastime. So it stands to reason that you would know these answers and know them this well. Even the international players are crushing this game. Well done. That is what I like to see. Plenty of international players in baseball right now as well. It's truly becoming a global game. And right now, people the world over are like, Hal, stop talking to me about the international game. I want a bonus SB right now. And okay, I'll give it to you. But you have to correctly answer question number 6. Here is your question. The Orphans and Colts were both earlier names of what MLB franchise? Is it the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Cincinnati Reds, or the Chicago Cubs? One of these current franchises used to have both of those names. Those were team names. Now, most of your favorite MLB teams had different names at some point. The Houston Colt 45s, the New York Highlanders, and the Chicago Orphans, who are now known as the Cubs. Yes, the Cubbies. 51% of you knew that one. We have a lot of people in Chi-Town, a lot of Midwestern players who would have known that. Very impressive. But if half of you got it, that means the other half of you didn't. And that means that half has to rejoin. And already over half of you have. Well done. Bunch of you using those free rejoins. That is what we like to see. And if you're new to the game and you don't know how to get a free rejoin, not only am I going to tell you how you can do that later in this game, but I'm going to tell you a whole lot more about how great it is and why this is the perfect time to refer someone to Swagbucks via Swagbucks Live. All right, folks. Almost 5,000 of the people who got out came back in. Well done. Way to dust yourself off. You got brushed back by a pitch, but you stepped right back into the batter's box because you are ready for question number 7. It is worth a bonus SB to everybody playing along if you can get it right. Here is your question. Which of these positions is considered an infielder? Is it first base, center field, or left field? Which of these positions is in the infield? Do you know this answer? Right field, left field, and center field make up the outfield. First base is one of the corners, along with third base of the infield. Yes, first base, that is the answer. Some great first basemen in history. Name one for me. Name a first base if you like. Jackie Robinson played first base for a little while. He was a second baseman naturally. The great Keith Hernandez, a great first baseman. So many great first basemen in the game of baseball. Jim Thome, over 600 career home runs. Those are the kind of people holding down first. 85% of you, almost 86% of you got that one right. Only 14% out. We had our rejoiners, and that means the 7th inning stretch is over. We are moving into the 8th question. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right, to all of you playing. And here it is. Who officiates baseball games? Is it justices, vampires, or umpires? What is the name of the person who officiates a baseball game? There are a bunch of them. Maybe you think that referees do the same thing, but they don't. Referees are tasked with enforcing rules, while umpires, the correct answer, they settle disputes. That is the difference. They settle disputes. That's why he's out. He's safe. It's a strike. It's a ball. He settles those disputes when there is an argument. That is what the umpires do. Almost all of you got that one right. Well done. And so let's move on to question number 9. It is worth a bonus SB to anybody who gets it right, whether you're playing for that grand prize or not. Here is your question. Which of the following snacks is mentioned in Take Me Out to the Ball Game? Is it Abba Zaba, Cracker Jack, or Good and Plenty? Which of these gets a mention in Take Me Out to the Ball Game? Now, according to the song, Katie Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. And the only cure for that fever was a trip to the ball game complete with some peanuts and Cracker Jack. That's why you don't care if you ever go back. And that means 11,885 of you have gotten that one right. You made it this far. You are ready for our final question. Well done. But before then, if you had fun playing this game, and this is the part to really pay attention, tell your friends and family about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive, but include your share link. I cannot stress that enough. You can get your share link from the main menu of this app. And here's what happens. When people sign up using that link, you get a free rejoin. Yeah, that's how you get a free rejoin. And that's just one reason why you want to refer people to Swagbucks in April. And there are only a few days of April left. Thursday is the last day of April. But here's why April's important. If you refer somebody this month and they earn 500 SB within their first 30 days on the site, you earn a 500 SB bonus. And guess what? They also get a 500 SB bonus. And you get 10% of whatever that person earns for life. So you're getting 500 SB. You're getting that free rejoin. You're getting 10% for life. Folks, doesn't get any better than that. So refer people, refer. Now, music lovers, you can now rejoice because tomorrow we've got a music-themed game just for you. And there's a $1,000 grand prize. So join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, and we'll get musical together. Will I sing? Yes. Is there anything you can do about it? No. Okay, here we are. With our rejoins, we have 12,200 people even who are vying for a piece of a $1,000 grand prize. We have about 22,000 of you total in this game, and all of you can earn a bonus SB if you get this one right. This is our final question. Here it is. Question number 10. What team broke an 86-year championship drought in 2004? Was it the Boston Red Sox, the Houston Astros, or the Colorado Rockies? I thought they would never win a World Series, and I got to see them do it. Now, like I mentioned at the top of this game, it's Babe Ruth Day, so of course we have to have a question about his original team, which was cursed allegedly once their owner sold him to the Yankees. But The Red Sox finally broke that curse in 2004. Yes, the Red Sox, Kurt Schilling and company, 10,578 of you. You knew that answer. Guess what? You're splitting our grand prize. Yes, you did it. Celebrate, round the bases, throw your helmet up in the air, and celebrate with your teammates because SB at Police. That's in addition to the bonuses you picked up along the way. So on edge, you were on the edge of your seat, I bet, but you came through, and that's what's important. D. Stiefel, you did it as well. Well done. Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin. Pumpkin, you did it. You did it, Pumpkin. I'm so proud of you. P. Gaudette, you did it. Santa Bana. Leslie Ain, NYC. You are all just some of the winners who are taking up some of that prize. And for all of you who claim the bonus as well, I'm going to tell you what, you get those SB, and they're great because you can take your SB and you can redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, really hundreds of other places. You're not even going to believe how far these SB can go. Thank you for playing along with us today, everyone. Don't forget that we've got a music-themed game for you tomorrow. This is Swagbucks Live, reminding you that we're going to get through this together.